How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Sports Card Weekly. I'm Steven Yantz here with Alec Mathis and Samson Daigle. Today's episode, we're going to go over the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. We'll also touch on Trevor Lawrence declaring for the draft, Tiger Woods cards going crazy because of the documentary which aired tonight, which is January 13th. Also, we'll go over the big man effects that we see with Nikola Jokic. And the big news today was the James Harden trade, in which he was dealt to the Nets, which resulted in LeVert to the Pacers, Oladipo to the Rockets, and Allen to the Cavs. All right, so first off, let's talk the Harden trade. What were your guys' initial reactions to hearing the news?
Cool beans. John Wall didn't want him. And, Andrew just told me today, too, that Cousins was saying that he came there to play with Wall anyway. So, I don't know. It's probably good for everyone. Yeah. Probably good for everyone.
I mean, it was obvious that he didn't want to be there anymore. He was that press conference was just the last straw. Like, you can't have someone making your franchise look that bad.
Yeah. They make him look weak for sure because he just kind of does whatever he wants. But, yeah, it's definitely good that he's gone. It was inevitable.
I really didn't think he'd get traded to the Nets, though, honestly, with the big three, or with two big guys like Durant and Irving. I didn't think they would even have the cap space to even afford Harden, even from a contending team like the Rockets, or pull off a trade like that. But I don't know how they did. I was kind of shocked that it was the Nets. But if anywhere he would go play and play well, it was with KD. So,
yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, he's already tried to play with Westbrook. That didn't really work out. The Nets gave up a lot. They gave up Allen, LeVert, who's turning into a star, 3 first-rounders, 4 pick swaps. I mean, the Rockets kind of won the trade, in my opinion, but the Nets are trying to win now. So I can definitely see why they did it, because that's scary, that big 3 now. That's scary in the East.
Do you think Kyrie will have any more urgency to get back to work, or do you think he really just doesn't care?
He's working remotely, bro. He's working
via.
You think he's going to be able to be have that much playmaking now, since Harden and Durant are both score makers? They score a lot of points.
We've seen KD can play off the ball well in Golden State. But the thing is, I mean, not off the ball, but with the floor spread out, he's not really an off-the-ball player, but you know what I mean, stars. And it'll just be interesting to see when Kyrie comes back, because Kyrie and Harden are both very ball dominant, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you think Oladipo do you think the Rockets will be solid now? Or do they need another the rest of the season to get it together and then rebuild, kind of like the Thunder where they're just stockpiling draft picks?
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, I don't know. I think I like John Wall. I think he'll be good. I mean, he is good. And Christian Wood is good. He's starting to fill a more important role. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't think this year is the year. But yeah, I think they're probably in a good spot right now. Better spot than they were with Harden.
The only problem with John Wall is that he gets hurt a lot. I can't remember the last season he played a full season, 82 games or 81 games. I can't remember the last time. So if he could stay even if he plays 74, 75 games with 38 minutes a game, they'll definitely get contribution from them and Oladipo and other role players that, I mean, next year I think would be their year to go for winning, and now I would just work on player relations and other things to make that relationship stronger for next year.
It's weird because Harden cards are never really hot, but anytime a player gets traded, they kind of pick up. We've seen that a tiny bit. I saw his marbles went up $10-15, but for the most part his cards haven't really shot up just because he's not popular in cards for whatever reason, which I don't really get, but
yeah,
because I mean he puts up the numbers, he puts up triple doubles like crazy,
If he wins,
definitely.
I feel like if he wins a ring or like comes close, his stuff will skyrocket.
Yeah, that's always been the knock. Like he puts up the stats, but he can't lead a team deep into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this is going to be scary. Like the Nets, if they
I thought they were scary.
yeah,
yeah, I know.
They don't go to the finals. Like this season's a failure, and like the next 2-3 years are even kind of down the drain with them trading 3 of their picks. I know they offset like it was like 2022, 2024, 2026 first rounders.
Jesus.
And then they're swapping with them the in-between years, like offsetting. But still, like they gave up so much. LeVert, Allen, both future studs. So maybe star status. Like they need to win now. A lot of pressure is on that team. We're gonna see.
Yeah.
How they pan out.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk some golf.
Oh goodness.
Documentary.
It's crazy
honestly
because
this is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Yeah, we're seeing the same thing like with what happened with The Last Dance. Like his cards just reaching all-time highs, like going crazy. If I had any Tiger Woods stuff, which I do at SGC, still waiting on that order, now would be like the perfect time to get it back. I would just sell it right now.
Yeah, right.
Because
it's funny because there's a guy I follow on Twitter who is like a huge Tiger Woods fan. And I remember he was like talking on Twitter about looking for these specific cards that he was trying to get like a collection to complete. And then he found it, he bought it, and he was like talking about it. And this was like literally probably like at this point 6 to 8 months ago. And like I wonder now, I don't remember who it was. That's the thing, is I still follow them somewhere, but like I wonder now, like, do you consider, if you're like a Tiger Woods fan, even though like, you know, the value of a card, you know, you can monetize, but sometimes things are just, you know what I mean? Like you just have that connection with it. Like I'm sure there's some cards in your collection, you know, you probably wouldn't sell, you know? So I just wonder now, like if you are a Tiger Woods collector, do you sell? You know, I probably would, but I don't know. I mean, some people are so connected to him, but you could just sell this stuff and then you could just buy it back a little bit later. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
The only other time that things would peak like this, like his cards, would be if he won another major, but he's how old? Like that's not going to happen.
Or his son will one day.
Yeah, Charlie the GOAT, dude.
Charlie's good, dude.
Yeah.
He's already better than me.
Charlie's really good.
Yeah, dude.
He's way better than me.
He'll be a little baby goat.
A little baby goat Tiger.
Oh yeah.
Kid's 12 and he can hit a driver further than I can.
His swing is just like beautiful, dude. Like
it's like his dad's. It's just like his dad's.
Exactly like his dad's.
Lucky, bro. That's so lucky. It's so hard to swing a golf club, and like he does it just like so easy. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
That's why he's goated.
Effortless. Yeah.
His genes.
Yeah, literally.
Let's talk about Jokic. He's balling out. He's in the MVP conversation, but his cards, like, he's averaging a double-double. He's averaging 24 points, 10.5 assists, triple-double, actually, 10 rebounds.
Oh, wow. He's averaging 10 rebounds a game?
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's averaging a triple-double, and his prisms are, like, comparable to, like, let's see. Let's just look on eBay right now. I can cut this part out, but
that's how Joel Embiid is doing right now too.
Yeah, I was literally just about to mention him.
Yeah, I mean,
he's going off.
But that's why I was gonna like bring this back to like the big man effect, like because they're centers, like they just don't get love.
No,
like Shaq. Shaq shit should be way more expensive than it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't get it.
It's just like football, though. Like, no one cares about defenders. It's like crazy. You could have such a great season and like, well, I mean, people care, but you know what I mean? Like, just not even close to the level of like a skilled player, or especially a quarterback. Like a crappy quarterback goes for like the same as like a pretty good tiered defensive player.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, it is.
Like that was funny how Andrew, like kind of an outsider to the hobby, Andrew was like, oh, that Aaron Donald has to be like crazy in value.
Right, yeah, dude, defensive. Yeah, one of the probably when it's done, like the best defensive lineman. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Definitely the best in the NFL right now, and his
Oh
card
yeah,
is so
definitely right
cheap.
now. Yeah, so cheap. It's crazy. It is really crazy. And then it's like at the point where you can't, if you want to get him, that's cool, but if you're trying to like invest money and to try to resell them later on or wait for a big time, it's just like defenders are just not the way to go, unfortunately.
Sad. Defenders need more love.
Yeah, are you?
They do.
That's crazy.
So a Jokic PSA 10 is $1,000, that's actually pretty expensive for a big man.
Here's rookie prism.
Yeah.
2014, 15?
2015. Yeah, they're about $1,000. Which is he might be reversing the trend of big man not being worth much, because that's a lot, but that's still not as much as like Giannis, Luka, Trae Young.
Right. Oh yeah, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, AD.
Yeah.
And Jokic, dude, that step back is nasty. Like, he's fun to watch for sure, but
he's a fun scorer. Yeah.
It looks like he's so like unfundamental too. Like he doesn't know what he's doing, but he just scores.
Same thing with Luka, bro. Like,
yeah, Luka looks so off put, and he just gets buckets.
He's pretty much just a 7-foot Luka.
Yeah,
but not as good as a shooter and handler.
Right. Well, he's better on the 3 right now.
True.
Luka was 1 for 22 to start the season. That's so bad.
It's crazy.
So bad.
It is crazy.
All right, let's switch over to our viewer question. RJ Whitaker, shout out to you, RJ.
RJ.
What player is your number one must buy right now?
I have 5 must buys.
It says
it depends what
player. One player.
One player.
One player.
Oh, one player right now?
Right now.
It'd be Tatis.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind it'd be Tatis. Anything tops Chrome Tatis, or like even like Giannis, you just got a Bowman best refractor. Was it his refractor or his base auto?
Bowman's best refractor auto. Sexy. I have it displayed.
That is a nice card.
It's
so nice.
It's like the silver refractor, right?
What?
It's like the silver refraction, like the, you know what I mean? Like it's like, yeah, nice.
There you go.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, sweet. So that is actually such a cool card. Wow.
Oh yeah. But
it's a good card.
Yeah, Tatis.
What was that card? Yeah, you picked up. Who did you just pick up?
Cunha Ben Baller auto out of 25.
That's crazy.
Most of
those baller cards are awesome.
Raw card. What was that?
Those baller cards are awesome.
Oh, they're
I just got my Tatis Ben Baller today.
Those rookie cups, right?
Yeah, the top chrome.
Those are legit.
Yeah, those are so sweet.
I'll go with Acuna here because you went with Tatis. I'll go with Acuna because the same thing happened last year where his tops update 10s were like 200, 210. They're slowly creeping up. They're at like 220, 230. They're just going to keep going until the season starts. And Acuna is another young stud. 2018 was his rookie year. A year older than Tatis. He can put up similar numbers than what he's been doing. I think he's a good buy.
He's a 5. Honestly, I don't think he's like better like all around than Tatis. Just because like Tatis is a 5-tool player, just like arm, speed. Acuna doesn't really steal bags that much, but still he'll probably steal 20 bags. He just won't be like that 30 for 30 guy that like Tatis could be, because Tatis could hit like 30, 40 home runs a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which is insane for a shortstop, because the last person we see do that is probably A-Rod when he was playing back with the Mariners back in the 90s. Like, there's no one like that anymore. And like Tatis bringing like that level to the game, like it would be stupid not to like buy stuff. Like Topps Chrome is like $7 each, $4 each. Like, I got that Ben Baller for $10. Like, it's so cheap right now. Like, right now, Tatis for sure.
Oh yeah.
And same with Acuna. It's so cheap right now.
How about you?
I'd probably like. The thing is, it's like, I guess my number one player like that I'm buying is honestly probably Tatis too. I've been buying a lot of his stuff. I mean, like not too long ago, like I got the 2 Topps Chrome. I actually have those Ben Baller rookie cups too. And then I picked up a couple more just Topps Chrome rookie cup bases. I have like 7 of them honestly now. So I'm just kind of stocking up on him when I find good deals. But I look at Acuna like a lot, but because I don't know baseball like you guys, I just, obviously I know he's a good card to get, but like, I don't know. I don't know about him. I'll have to do more research. I mean, yeah, I guess I'd say Tatis too.
Another one I would go with is Luis Robert, if we can add like a third player.
Plus one, yeah.
Yeah, plus one, because he has that potential. His prices are only going to rise until the start of the season. So if you want to get in on a player that's going to go up, pretty much any like we were saying, Alec, like Trout, the big
we have like Trout, top 5. We stick to top 5.
Robert,
Tatis, Soto, Robert, Acuna, and Trout.
Soto too, yeah.
Yeah. The top 5 that I usually stick to, and it's all like Topps Chrome, like refractors, like sepias or whatever, but they still sell well for like whatever grade because they're the top 5 players in the league, most exciting at least. So like they're going to sell well, like their value is just going to go up during season too. And they all are on teams that are like playoff bound too, except maybe the Nationals, but like we'll see them in the postseason, so like their stuff is only gonna go up. Like even like say the Padres like make a deep run, like Tatis's stuff is gonna be like probably record high if he's doing well. Mm-hmm. But like we said, like the 5 Trout is always good to buy. Like you never not buy Trout just because he's gonna be goated in like 10 years. But
I wish he was on a better team.
Huh?
I wish he was on a better team.
Shut up. No, dude, we're going to be good. I'm on the Angels, but dude, we just need a pitching staff bad.
Yeah, your pitching is pretty trash.
No more max contract players, bro, for 13 years. So we don't need that anymore.
Another Albert Pujols deal.
Spending $100 million on a third baseman that we're going to let go in 5 years anyway.
Yeah, he's like, how old is Rendon? Like 32, 33?
31, bro. Like, he's going to be out of his prime by the time he's, like, in 4 or 5 years. He's going to be like Justin Upton. Out of his
Pujols.
Like, don't get me started on Pujols.
Albert Buttholes.
He was good. The best player I've ever seen until he was on the Angels. Same with Josh Hamilton. They all just shitted away their careers on the Angels. It's ridiculous.
I mean, Hamilton was on roids, though, and then he got off them, and then he just fell off.
And then he started doing heroin again.
Yeah. Pujols was one of the best hitters, like,
ever.
The game has ever seen, and then he just kind of – I mean, he's still a great hitter, but he's not at that level.
They compared Trout with Pujols in their first 8 seasons, and Pujols led in every single category. Home runs, RBIs. He didn't steal as many bases. Like OPS, batting average, like it's insane. He hit like 330 in his rookie year. Like he's nuts.
Sheesh.
But now he's hitting 211 with 14 home runs, and he needs to retire.
So how about
I'm done talking about the Angels.
Done shitting on them.
Fuck the Angels. I love the Angels, but fuck.
How about Trevor Lawrence declaring for the draft? The national championship has come and gone. Justin Fields. Are you guys going to be looking out for their cards when they come up on the market?
I don't know. The thing is I like them like a lot of other people do. I think they're cool, but just like we see with big hyped rookies, their cards are just ridiculously expensive at the start.
Yep.
And you just never know how they'll turn out. Like with Burrow too. I mean, his cards were so expensive, dude. Like it's crazy to compare, like seeing his cards go for, I mean, maybe not a great example, but like Matt Ryan and Phillip Rivers, like PSA 10 rookie cards. Obviously they're different QBs. They're not as maybe dynamic, I guess, but Like, to see them go for a fraction at what Burrow went for before he played a single game is crazy. So I would assume the same thing would happen with Trevor Lawrence. But I guess it kind of depends on what team he ends up on too, you know? But it's probably just gonna be Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Could be worse. He could go to the Jets. That would be the worst case scenario for any QB.
Yeah, screw that. I feel like his cards are gonna be like almost Zion level hype.
Yeah, definitely. You're talking about Trevor Lawrence, right?
Yeah, we're gonna see people paying
totally
a ton for a player that hasn't even played a game yet. Like,
yep. It's like, you know, who knows? Maybe he could be the greatest ever. He could be the GOAT, but like,
true.
You know, I don't know. You know, maybe, right? But don't they think that every year, new player comes around, you know, at least one player, skill player that people are super hyped and super excited about, and then they just kind of don't pan out, you know, it just happens. I hope he has a good career. I like him. I think he's cool. I think he could be a good QB, but I'm probably not going to be buying his stuff at the beginning. I mean, let's just see what he does, right?
Yeah, I mean, like what the scouts are saying, like they're not just saying he's a great prospect, they're saying like top 3 like ever, which is insane. Like that doesn't really get thrown around that much for quarterbacks. I mean,
that's true.
There is a lot of hype around like some quarterbacks, like Darnold had a lot of hype.
That's
Andrew Luck.
Yeah, Andrew Luck, but he panned out. I mean,
he was good.
He was nasty.
He was good.
Yeah, he was raw until he retired.
Yeah, I don't blame him. People like him and like Calvin Johnson, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Stafford, dude, he takes a beating. He's working like every limb in his body for the city of Detroit.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's getting paid, but he's a baller.
Right.
He's just on a crappy team.
Yeah, it does suck. Because he could be good. I mean, he is good, but he could be so much better somewhere else that actually helps him.
Come to New England.
Please help. Got some fucking training camp wide receivers to throw to.
Come to New England.
Got my practice squad guys. Yeah, right.
Win like 12 games with the Patriots.
Yeah, right. They'd win like freaking 7.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe 8. Yeah, maybe 8.
How about the Seacocks, buddy?
Hey, how about them? They went to the playoffs, and then we lost to the
True.
Rams.
I'd rather just not go to the playoffs, bro, honestly.
That's what I've been saying, and Andrew has been on me saying I'm not a real fan for saying that.
No, like that.
I'd rather it just not gone to the playoffs because we're not going to win the Super Bowl. Just give me a better pick.
Because this was literally the exact same team as last year, and the Patriots team, and to watch them like lose that game last year and like score fucking, I think they scored 7 points or 6 points. They lost like 13-6 to the Titans. Like that was just so like I'd rather just have them not go and get it.
Right. Yeah, definitely.
LaMelo Ball is balling out, your guy.
He is. I think wasn't it literally the night after you said, or I think Alec said he was one, I think, assist short of a triple double, right?
Yeah, one assist.
And like literally the next night, it's when he got it. Like that was cool.
Youngest
player that ever had a triple double. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. It is really awesome.
I think
he almost did it against his brother.
Yeah, he hit that shot over his brother. That was sick.
He's gonna be way better than Lonzo. I think
he already is.
I think Lonzo's a better playmaker, but I think Melo is a better scorer.
I think right now he's a better player.
Yeah,
than Lonzo, which is insane.
Do you think Lonzo is good enough?
Yeah, no, I think LaMelo's better than Lonzo. Right now.
I think so too.
Yeah, he's 19 years old, which is crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah. He's so young. I mean, the Hornets. Like at first, I thought, you know, that I don't know. I probably wouldn't be super happy, but I think it's cool for him, right? I mean, it's cool. Being near Jordan, that's cool. You know, having a team that's not stacked with superstars and he can kind of be like a big face for them. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as bad as I thought it would be.
I think it's the perfect fit because the thing with Lonzo, like, he went to a huge market in LA, like, all the pressure, all like the bright lights. Like, he's from LA, he's from Chino Hills. Like, he had all that pressure. I think it's perfect for LaMelo to kind of get away from that.
Dude, I feel like Ingram, Kuzma, like they all feel it. Like it sucks. It probably sucks being a young player. Like it is a lot of pressure, like you said. It probably is. I don't think it's like relaxed other places necessarily, but like they have to work just as hard, but not feeling the outside pressure as much probably makes a difference.
Mm-hmm. Especially now, like in the NBA, it's so like you need to produce like right away. Like it's nice to see players, not nice, but like it's cool to see players develop slower too, like Jaylen Brown, Ingram. Like it's not just like you're in the NBA, you have to produce right now.
Well, it just took Ingram to get out of LA to start producing.
Yeah.
Like at the very end of his Lakers like tenure, he started to like go off. But like when he got like his own his own stardom and like freedom to do what he wanted and shoot more, like he like we saw his true potential. Like same with him and Zion. Like I'm like they're the only two scorers for the Pelicans, which is a shame because they have a really good roster. But like Ingram has that space now with Zion, so like it's a lot easier to tell like with Ingram and with Jaylen Brown too. Like he started going off. He was drafted in 2015, and he didn't start going off until like 2019.
Mm-hmm.
He was drafted in 2016. My bad. Wait,
2016. Yeah.
Yeah. So he played at Berkeley in 2015. Yeah.
He was a one and done, so he's still young.
Yeah, he's 23, 24.
23. I think like LaMelo's like his draft pick prisms are selling for like $600 PSA 10.
LaMelo?
I hate those.
Draft
I think
pick
they're so lame.
Those are so.
I do not like draft pick cards. I do not like them at all.
But I mean, there's only like I think there's like the pop report is like 6 or 7 on the silver, so that's why people.
You serious?
I need it like right away. Like they're paying $600.
Why don't they just wait until like the base prisms come out?
Yeah, like NBA Hoops came out yesterday, I think, or today. Like there's gonna be cards in there of him. Like just wait.
Oh, that's gonna be so tough.
Wait,
to get his NBA hoops or like anyone's NBA hoops.
Mm-hmm. Wait, like a new hoops?
Yeah, I think this.
Or just normal.
I think this.
It's like they had the premium stock one recently, right?
I think it's 2020, 2021 hoops. I'm pretty sure it just.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick. That's awesome.
We're gonna need to invest in some
products.
of those.
Definitely. It's definitely a little cheaper on the cheaper end, but I like all the cards in it. Some of those like lottery ticket or like those random parallel or inserts they have, they're pretty cool. I like them. Like for the value you get out of it, especially like, I mean, I have a bunch of those Zion hoops and those Ja Morant. Those are good prices. And if you actually find cards that are in good shape, you could get, I mean, if you got even a 9, hopefully a 10, you could definitely make pretty good money off of hoops product.
Oh yeah, and it's so cheap. Like raw, they're like $2 each.
So sick. Cheap. It's awesome.
So cheap, and the cards they look so cool too. Like it's not just like
they do.
Like illusions. They look like crap, but like they sell better than
illusions.
hoops. But but like only the acetate I'll buy with the illusions. But like like the NBA hoops actually have like a good like look to them, and like I would actually like collect them and like. Invest my money in instead of like buying all these draft pick LaMelos. I'd rather have an NBA hoop LaMelo.
Yeah.
You could go for quantity with hoops. They're so cheap. You could just buy like I was buying lots of Jaylen for like a lot of 10 for $40. Like you can, and they're all sitting at PSA still, but you can go for quantity over $500 silver draft pick PSA 10. That's only going to depreciate.
Right. Dude, I got Shea Gilgeous second year premium stock silver pulsar cards, just the base cards. I got a lot of 20 of them for like literally $5.
Oh,
that's so cheap.
Yeah, dude, they're the pulsar ones too. So like it's just the look of the card just so nice. Like you can get these premium stock hoop cards, second year, even rookie cards I saw for like really reasonable prices. Like if you want good looking cards, you don't really care about like the premium. I like NBA hoops a lot. I've been buying more of it actually. Like you just said with the Jaylen Browns, I bought a couple hoops, Jaylen Browns too, and they're pretty cheap. They're pretty cheap.
I like the classic look of hoops too. Like it's
me too.
It's like kind of
super classic.
Like just a paper card that's like it has a border around it. Like I really like them.
Nice and
What do
cool.
I have? What hoops do I have right now? I have a Bull hoops and some Jarrett Culver hoops right now.
I just sold my Jarrett Culver Marvels.
How much you sell it for?
7 Jarrett Culvers.
25, super cheap. I just wanted to get rid of it.
Yeah.
All right, boys. All right, thank you guys for watching episode 4 of Sports Card Weekly. Go ahead, head over to YouTube, Instagram, follow at Card Guys. And yeah, thank you. If you have any questions, again, we'll probably do another Q&A next week. Thank you for listening. This will be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram. Yeah, thank you, Card Guys. Peace out.